Devote yourselves to prayer with an alert mind and a thankful heart. Pray for us too, that God will give us many opportunities to speak about His mysterious plan concerning Christ. That is why I am here in chains. Pray that I will proclaim this message as clearly as I should. Live wisely among those who are not believers and make the most of every opportunity. Let your conversation be gracious and attractive so that you will have the right response to everyone. Colossians chapter 4, verses 2 through 6. In 2016, the January-February edition of Christianity Today magazine included an article entitled Backwards Prayers. Pastor Andrew Wilson described an experience he had on a plane that got caught up in a wind tunnel and suddenly began feeling like it was falling. As you might imagine, many of the passengers panicked and the cabin was filled with this chorus of prayers and punctuated with shrieks of terror. Wilson summed it up by saying that just like there are no atheists in foxholes, there are very few on planes that are falling. Later on, he thought about those prayers that he heard. God, help us. Don't let us die. They were prayers that were uttered from the most basic spiritual awareness. And that's where we all begin when it comes to our prayer lives, right? Last Sunday, Dennis described these verses that I just read a moment ago with the phrase, a Christ-centered prayer life. The prayers that are uttered from foxholes and falling planes are me-centered prayers. God, I'm in a situation, I'm scared to death, please fix it. And there's nothing wrong with praying about God changing our circumstances, but I think it's problematic when that becomes the focus of most of our prayers. Look again at Paul's request for prayer. He doesn't ask people to pray that he would be freed from his chains. He asks for people to pray that he will have the ability to declare God's message clearly. In fact, he saw his chains as the opportunity to do that. Dear God in heaven, thank you for circumstances that allow us to declare your praise. Help us to have the strength simply to focus on that. So, what's going on in your life right now that you're asking God to fix? Could it be that that's an opportunity for you to declare His praise? And if so, how should that change the way you're praying?